Hey travelers! Big things are brewing in Genshin Impact, and version 5.6 might just be one of the most exciting updates yet. In this video, I'll be breaking down the confirmed Bannerline Up, major leaks surrounding a new map expansion, and Archon Quest content, plus everything you need to know about each character, so you can decide exactly who's worth pulling for. From Escoffier and Ifa's debuts, to familiar faces like Raiden and Navia returning, there's a lot to go over. Whether you're hoarding Primogems or just curious about what's next, stick around. This might just change your entire plan for version 5.6. Version 5.6 is shaping up to be much more than just another patch. It's a potential game changer. Leaks are pointing toward a brand new island zone in Natlan, one that may finally connect Atopkan with the mysterious Mare Jivari. Not only that, but there's also a sequel to Mondstadt's Archon Quest in the works, and a brand new weekly boss ready to test your team's strength. But the real spotlight? That belongs to two very different yet equally hyped characters, Escoffier and Ifa. While Ifa already has the community buzzing thanks to his unique anemo support style, Escoffier might just be the comeback queen for freeze comps. A master chef from Fontaine, she's not only got the lore and charm, but also a kit that could breathe new life into an elemental reaction that's been sitting quietly since the rise of Dendro. With the arrival of both Escoffier and Skirk, freeze teams might finally return to the meta. And that's something veterans and newcomers alike should be paying close attention to. With all that potential packed into this version, it's time to dig into the real meat of the update. The full character lineup for version 5.6. On the 5-star front, we're getting Escoffier, Kinich, Raiden Shogun, and Navia. For the 4 stars, it's Ifa, Layla, Kuju Sara, Toma, Lynette, and one still-to-be-revealed mystery character. Honestly, this lineup is so good, I had to double-check to make sure it wasn't April Fool's. But nope, it's real, and it's glorious. It's a seriously strong mix. Some powerful main DPS options, top-tier supports, and 2 exciting brand-new characters joining the roster. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do we know this is legit? Well, this entire list was leaked by none other than HamDGCat. Yeah, the same leaker who's nailed over 10 patches straight. Every single time. Not just 5 stars, even the 4-star picks have consistently matched. At this point, he's more reliable than my Wi-Fi during a boss domain. And on top of that, multiple sources in the community are backing this same list. Unless Hoyoverse decides to go full plot twist, this is the lineup we're getting. Now, even though we've got the full character list, what Hoyoverse hasn't revealed yet is the phase order. Recently, they've been giving us character leaks early, but holding back on phase info until much later. And that's exactly what's happening in 5.6. So for now, we're in prediction territory. But hey, we're Genshin players. Guessing is basically a hobby at this point. Here's my best guess. The first half of the update will likely feature Escoffier and Kinich, while Raiden Shogun and Navia are expected to headline the second half. Let me explain why. Hoyoverse usually places new characters in the first phase to hype up the patch, and both Escoffier and Kinich are new 5 stars. That makes it likely they'll kick things off. Also, Raiden and Kinich appearing together seems unlikely since we already had a similar phase structure back in version 5.0. There's also some lore synergy here. Escoffier and Kinich are both from Natlan, so pairing them together in Phase 1 gives the version a strong regional theme. Meanwhile, Raiden Shogun and Navia, both reruns, make for a solid second phase, balancing the hype between old and new. Plus, let's be honest, Hoyoverse loves to keep us guessing like we're pulling 5 stars with 1 pity. Moving on to what we expect in the second half of the update, the spotlight will likely fall on Raiden Shogun and Navia. Raiden remains one of the top-tier electro characters in the game. Her elemental burst deals massive damage and lets her switch into a faster, more aggressive combat style with her polearm, and boosts team energy and burst DMG. She works great in National Comp, which is a popular team comp that includes characters like Xiangling, Bennett, Xingqiu, and an electro unit or Hyperbloom comps. And this time, she's got Kuju Sara backing her up. Kuju Sara at C6 becomes a critical damage monster for Electro teammates. Not easy to build, but the synergy with Raiden is crazy. Their synergy is so strong, it's like plugging in your phone and getting 100% battery instantly. If only life worked that way. Navia is a Geo Claymore DPS built for crystallized comps. Her skill scales with collected shards, and she thrives in multi-element teams, not just mono Geo. Pair her with Toma, and you've got steady shields, pyro application, and consistent damage triggers. Toma brings shields and pyro, supports overload and crystallized setups, and is super easy to build. He's a dependable addition to almost any team, providing both protection and consistent elemental support. Wrapping up the lineup for this phase, we have Lynette, an Anemo sword unit from Fontaine. Great for swirl reactions, crowd control, and quick Anemo application. Perfect for setting up reaction chains. She may not be flashy, but she's reliable. Like your favorite pair of slippers with built-in crowd control. To quickly recap everything we've covered so far, the first half of version 5.6 is expected to feature Escoffier and Kanish as the headline 5-star characters. They'll be supported by Ifa, Layla, and one mystery 4-star, which many believe could be Diona, Rosaria, or Candace. In the second half, Raiden Shogun and Navia are likely making their return, backed by 4-stars Kuju Sara, Toma, and Lynette. But it's not just about the banners. We're expecting a new zone in Natlan, potentially an island that bridges a Topcan and Mare Jivari, giving us our first real expansion into that region. There's also a sequel to Mondstadt's Archon Quest on the way, continuing the lore we've all been waiting for, and a brand new weekly boss that's sure to test even the strongest teams. With all this content, from powerful new characters to massive story and map developments, version 5.6 might be the most complete and exciting update Genshin has seen in a long time. So, who are you pulling for in 5.6? Going all in for the new faces like Escoffier or Kanish, or aiming to grab powerhouses like Raiden or Navia? Let me know in the comments. I love seeing your team ideas and banner strategies. And with all that said, may the banners bless you with 5-star luck and nothing but 50-50 victories. You've got this, traveler, and I will meet you in the next one.